Blue Lock is an incredibly unique series that takes a fresh approach to team sports. Unlike other works of the genre, here the focus is not on collaboration or winning a championship. Instead, Blue Lock offers a more realistic perspective, focusing on individual development and personal success. The premise is simple but true. You can't be the best in the world without a touch of selfishness. The entire Blue Lock project was designed to mold selfish players who can lead Japan to their first World Cup victory. In this scenario, it is natural for the environment to be saturated with intense personalities and even bigger egos. In today's video, we will rank the 10 players with the biggest egos in the Blue Lock universe, including not only participants in the Blue Lock project, but also professional players in the series. However, before we begin our list of 10, some important rules should be highlighted. Players who were only mentioned as having very large egos, such as War 5 and Gigamaru, are out of our count as we are only considering real feats. Furthermore, names like Noah, Snuffy, and Loki also do not appear on this list, since despite being football geniuses, they are balanced professionals and do not fit the profile of extreme egoists. With these clarifications made, let's now move on to our top 10. Seishiro Nagi is known as the football genius and possesses phenomenal natural ability. His ego is fueled by the certainty that he can do everything alone due to his talent. Nagi tends to despise collaboration in favor of his brilliant plays, believing that his skills can overcome any challenge. This excessive confidence in his own talent can make him inattentive to opportunities for collaboration. Hyoma Chigiri, nicknamed Arrow, is famous for his extreme speed. Despite being a valuable player, his ego often manifests in his aversion to passing the ball. He desires to shine and run quickly, which can lead to a lack of communication and cooperation with other team members. His constant pursuit of impressing the audience makes him less receptive to teamwork, sometimes leaving his teammates behind on promising plays. Bachira Maguru, known as the Magician, Bachira is a playmaker who is always in search of the next great exhibition. His artistic ego is evident in his dribbling style and creative plays. Although he has incredible talent, his tendency to seek spectacle and show off instead of passing the ball can harm the team's harmony. For him, every game is a performance, which can frustrate teammates who expect a more integrated approach. Rensuke Kunigami is often called the hero. He wants to be seen as the savior, the player who changes the course of the match. His intense ego can lead him to make impulsive decisions, putting his desire for spotlight above the needs of the team. Though he is loved by his teammates, his quest for heroism can cause him to ignore plays he could make together, believing that shining individually is the key to success. Itoshi Rin, known as the Prince, has a deep desire to win at any cost. His determination and competitiveness are undeniable. However, his ego often prevents him from genuinely connecting with other players. He believes that his vision and skills surpass any contribution from his teammates, which leads him to ignore them. This selfish mentality, although driven by a desire for victory, often results in decisions that prioritize his individual success. Shidu Ryusei, nicknamed the King of Egoism, Shidu is one of the most controversial characters in the series. His arrogant attitude and fierce desire to be the center of attention make him an extreme force. He completely ignores teamwork, opting for dribbling and finishing that aim only at individual exhibitions. His ego is so immense that he often doesn't care about the consequences of his actions for the team, creating conflicts and tension. Yoichi Isagi is the protagonist, and despite his development throughout the story, his journey begins with a considerable ego. Known as the strategist, he often sees himself as the player who must guide his actions and decisions to victory. His competitive mentality can lead him to selfish decisions at critical moments, when the need to collaborate with his teammates would be more beneficial. His quest for recognition as a great attacker can overshadow the importance of teamwork. Sae Itoshi Sae, often referred to as the Maestro, combines technical genius with a high ego. He believes that his vision of the game is superior and frequently prioritizes his individual success while playing. This selfish and self-confident mentality interferes with how he relates to other players, leading to an approach that ignores the potential of the team in favor of personal brilliance. Ego Jinpachi, the mentor of the Blue Lock project, simply known as Ego, exemplifies selfishness in his philosophical foundation of football. Ego believes that only selfish attackers can achieve true success, shaping the entire project around this ideology. His self-confidence and belief in his strategies make him a divisive and egocentric figure, focusing intensely on individual performance, even at the expense of team dynamics. Baro Shoei Baro, often referred to as the King, culminates this this list with his immense ego and arrogant attitude. He is the epitome of the selfish player, always seeking to be the highlight in any situation. Barrow does not hesitate to dribble past his teammates, believing he is the best at everything. His selfish desires and disdainful behavior hinder him from forming genuine bonds with the rest of the team, making him an extremely polarizing yet undeniably talented player. In the end, Barrow is not only the biggest egotist in the story, but also the most faithful to his own philosophy, securing his position as the most imposing and intimidating player in Blue Lock. So, do you agree with our top 10? Is Barrow truly the most selfish player in the series? Leave your opinion in the comments. And don't forget to hit that like button to support the channel. If you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe so you won't miss any new videos. Thank you for watching this video until the end. Share your thoughts in the comments, and we'll meet in the next videos. See you next time. Goodbye.